Welcome back, my gardening friends, to the grow room at home. And these are my giant cabbages. What a difference a few weeks make, and what a difference it makes by potting the cabbages up. These were a little bit slower off the mark, so were those, but the roots are there, so I need to get them potted up as well. But they're now out growing the SP150 MarsHydro LED grow light. It's a little bit more expensive than the TS600, but what a difference it makes. So I'll be repotting these into that size container. These will be moved and placed under the TS600, and we'll keep them growing. But I'm definitely going to pot them on more regular. I'm not going to try and withhold the roots just by looking at the sizes. And most of them are the same plants, just a little bit slower, but they're being held back, and the roots are working their way into the capillary matting. That's worked really well for me, because even if the trays aren't level, the capillary matting just draws the moisture wherever it's needed, and what a difference it makes. So that's an update on the SF150. The playlist will be at the end for you to have a look at, as well as the TS600. So we've had a little move around. I've got to have a move around again. We've got the mustard leaves that we've been harvesting. Some of them are getting a little bit thin on the ground now. And there's the microgreens at different stages. And that one's ready to harvest now. I'm successionally sowing once a week. And we've got quite a few radishes. These are my own saved seed, the Sparkler 3, and it won't be long before I can give one of those a taste test. Oh, they're Sparkler 3 as well, so that'll be a good comparison when they're ready. Those are the same as those, but these chitted a little bit later. And there we have a few more that have chitted, and there's not many seeds left, so the ratio now is outweighed the percentage, so got to be at least 95% now. Still getting a little bits off this. This is perked up a little bit more now, and the New Zealand spinach are potted up. I've got some somewhere in smaller. I'm lost at the minute. Not to worry, I'll gain my thoughts. But yeah, here's the New Zealand spinach. I was absolutely sure that I'd got some more somewhere. Hang on, let's have a look. Right, so there's the ones that I've potted up, and these are the ones that were quite small. And again, you can see the difference. But I've got these under these other lights, and there's my next lot of potatoes, the rockets. I've popped them into the compost. Yeah, nice root system on there. Won't be long before I can get those potted up. Let's talk potatoes. These are some of the Jazz, very scrawny, as are not that one, this one, but this is the rocket potatoes. They're first early, so I can see them doing well. And these were very spindly as well, so they're taking up room now. So I'm going to empty one of those buckets, and if there's nothing in there, because they didn't have long to grow, and I think they got a little bit of green fly as well. So I need to do that, get those sorted. Right, the peppers, these are some of my own saved seed. They haven't germinated. These are looking like they won't be long. They were 2019. The 2018 seeds have chitted first. Shop bought green pepper, no, they haven't liked it at all. This is a large, and I mean large, red pepper that I had from work. I salvaged the seeds out of it. Red ruffle from Marie, they're plumping up nicely, won't be long. The Diablo that I had give me many years ago, we've got one there now chitted. I can't see a date when I did these, and these are some peppers that I had from Sir Caraca's garden. I think he's Graham's garden now, I can't remember, but or Graham's TV World, but looks like they're not going to survive. So I've got a little bit of potting up to do on these now, and I've just done my onions. So we've got a giant onion there, the Alsay, Peter Glazebrook, the giant onion there, Pete's back garden, the Kelsey onions, and the long red Florence, the banana shallot that Alan sent me, and then the Zabroon banana shallot that Alan sent me. I planted those today, so this is being filmed on the 30th of the 12th, but you'll be watching this in the new year, so happy new year to you. And so much easier to find all my onion seeds now they're in this this box. Sorry Chris, I still haven't wrote brassicas on there. What a naughty boy I am. The solar controller unit is still working well, and I'll be doing a review on that solar controller unit in the near future once I know that it's working well. And as you can see, I've siliconed that to that. More will come apparent in the spring when I show you what I'm going to be up to with the solar panel on the battery and the solar controller. There's the solar panel. It's a little bit smaller than the one I've got up the allotment, but it's certainly doing a good job. Right, let's do a bit of a potato reveal, or maybe no potatoes, we'll see. So I've got all 3 containers. Like I say, I'm not sure if anything we've got here, they just didn't really have time to grow. Yeah, they've just been a little bit stunted, but bar gum, these will be nice. Just 1 seed potato, or was there 2? Could have been 2 then. These are the jazz potatoes. Shop bought. And I actually saved the seed. May as well undo the last one. I'll give them a wash, and you'll see what we've got. Well, not too bad. Jazz potatoes are a salad potato, and there's probably a meal and a bit there for me and Mrs. K. So that's okay. They haven't cost me anything. The compost hasn't cost me anything. The manure is breaking down nicely. It may have been that the manure was too strong for them, but what I'm going to do now is put the compost, mix it all up, put the compost back in the buckets, and I'll plant those 2 rocket potatoes in one of the buckets. As I was saying, they don't cost nothing. These rocket potatoes, first earlies, You see there now the roots are growing on those, and we'll get those planted down towards the bottom. There's the one we revealed earlier. They're about ready for coming out. The heat in the greenhouse, I needed that anyway for my giants. We're getting a few radishes. Salad crops. At the end of the day, it's a hobby, and it keeps me out of Mrs. K's hair. So always fill them right to the top. These will not get watered until the greenery comes out about that high. There's enough energy in the potato seed plant, whatever you want to call it itself, to keep it going. And more than likely, I'll get a label on this, more than likely these will go on to the vertical garden around about March, April time, and I can keep an eye out for the frosts. If we get any frosts, I can take them out, and hopefully the polytunnel will be done. I can pop them in there, he says, hopefully. So I'm in my shed now, and there's 4 of those Red Duke of York, or was there half a dozen? 5 maybe. This is where I store my Jerusalem artichokes. I'm not eating them as quick as I normally do, so I may cut down the amount of plants. And these are a few of the spares that we've got. And here's my rockets. We may as well have one that's already got a chit on. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, that one's already started to root, even though it's been in here. I don't switch this on. I only switch it on in the summer. And up here we've got the overwintering tomato challenge, and we've also got some strawberries that we sliced up as well. So this is where I keep all my potatoes, and that's how I chip mine. Just leave them on the trays in there, and when we come to need them, I'll pop them in there. So top those up with compost. That fridge also reverts back to a tool cupboard as well. There we go, cover those roots up, give it a chance, and we'll pop it back into the grow room. And the door's shut, so I've got to bring you back. So there we have a nice little harvest from my greenhouse grow rooms. Chas potatoes, a mix there of microgreens, sparkler 3 radish, whitella radish, some, come on, get a grip lad, the spinach, no, leave it that, there's the New Zealand spinach, there's the cut and grow lettuce, and of course he remembers now, the mustard. So nice, something for free other than the seeds for some of the radishes, of course, that we haven't already saved. So I've got a little bit of work to do over the next couple of days, and as you can see, the cabbages are doing really well. You're probably not getting the best view while they're under the lights, but the lights are doing their job. And all the links to all the things MarsHydro are in the description below. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.